Hey, what's going on, guys? So we have a theory video that I'm going to be doing today on SafeMoon, and I want to give a shout out to the individual who was finding these little clues. This is SafeMoon LV Joseph M over on Twitter. And yes, guys, I understand like, oh, he's doing a theory video on SafeMoon again. It's got a little bit of a cringe factor there for some of you. Some of you are actually excited that I'm doing this. I know it's going to be mixed across the board. So let's just go ahead and mention this right away. In recent posts we've seen on SafeMoon over on Twitter, they've used things about Wenter, W-E-N. And given the time frame window of how long SafeMoon has been out, it's more realistic now that they might actually be delivering on things than back then. So it's been a couple years, right? To say that, oh, look, they're coming out with the exchange and the card and the blockchain and it just one thing after another, all right after its formation, it was a lot of expectations and a lot of people would have been having to have worked on things, prepared things, and especially if you're trying to get stuff in compliance and regulations and licenses. It's a lot of stuff. And if you are like me and you've had to deal with the court system, they process things very slowly. And yes, there's other circumstances people also take into account with SafeMoon. I just want to say to try and give them a little bit of the benefit of the doubt on the time frame for the deliverables on at least a couple of these things. And it's more realistic now that we might see some things. So these clues, it's part of the history of what we've seen with SafeMoon from their marketing standpoint. And frankly, it would not surprise me if they're doing this intentionally to try and get people excited, to get people talking, and to get people engaged in all of this stuff. So we're going to be going over some of the key elements that we found, or that they found, I should say, on their recent posts. Before I do get into that, I just want to let you guys know I have now my own TikTok animation channel. I'm using this to do crossovers of stories. You can find a link to this down in the description below. And I would love for you guys to be a part of that. That is ai.crossover over on TikTok. And I also have my own Telegram group. You can find a link to that in the description as well. With that being said, let's go ahead and roll right on into this. So first up here, we see the original post from SafeMoon. It said here, "Happy Taco Tuesday, SafeMoon Army just placed our lunch order using the virtual SafeMoon CL card. What does your taco order look like? Your moon, your pocket." The Web3 movement for everyone, and it shows that it's a trademark as well. That's actually interesting. And then we see also John Caroni reposting this. Says it's Taco Tuesday. SafeMoon Army should have been 32 tacos de chorizo. Hashtag SafeMoon. 32 is a meme. It's been in the space for SafeMoon for quite a while now. And it was suggesting that there was potentially some projects being built in the back end. And we take a look at this a little bit more. We can actually see from what SafeMoon LV points out that today is October 24th. Version 3.5 will release soon. Launch meeting for the 31st. What's October 32nd? And just pointing out here, okay? Tuesday, October 24th in the photo. The date yesterday when this was posted, or as time of me recording this video. 8:32. 32. Why the 32? We also see the SafeMoon CL card down below. 9:32. So 32 being reiterated, two different instances in the same photo. But in addition to that, we also see that with John Caroni in his response, he said there should have been 32 tacos. So that's a third instance. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but with the launch meeting, it looks to me like that's saying 9:32 as well, right? Now, am I wrong on that? Because it looks like it might be 9:32 as well. It's a little bit more faded on that one. We can also see what is highlighted here. The SafeMoon wallet, the version 3.5 will soon be released. And then the launch meeting, prepare for the upcoming launch. So the calendar right here, the Google Calendar, I noticed that this individual on Twitter said Google Calendar app automatically shows 31 on the logo, but definitely something exciting coming. All right, so does that mean that it is going to happen on the 31st? According to what this individual is saying, doesn't sound likely. I would say that the launch meeting has a higher probability being tied to the version 3.5 for the SafeMoon wallet. but it would be nice if the launch is for something else, because frankly, I think the wording is a bit weird if it is pertaining to the just version update of the SafeMoon wallet, unless there's a specific big feature that is going to be happening on the wallet that is part of the launch. That's something that's very possible as well. So having a launch, I would be looking at more like, okay, they're launching the physical card, they're launching the exchange, they're launching the blockchain, they're launching the NFT series, right? Something along those lines. It could even be, I guess, related to more merch. They've been talking about the merch stuff. If you guys are into that, you're into that. That's something that they've been promoting more on social media. But obviously, the core thing people are waiting for, the core thing people are excited for, are things like the exchange and the blockchain. Those are key highlights, right? A physical card would be nice as well. It would also be nice if you could actually pay with SafeMoon on the card, and I don't know what the time frame is for that, the possibility for that. Who knows? Maybe it could even be that somehow the SafeMoon is getting launched on an exchange, like somebody else's exchange. Remember that they changed the tokenomics recently, well, fairly recently, and changing those tokenomics could very well open up the door for it to be listed on more exchanges. Getting more accessibility, more exchanges could mean a higher increase in demand, which then would be very bullish for the price of SafeMoon. So what do you guys think about all that? Share your thoughts with us down in the comments below. Would love to get your opinions. October 32nd, well, obviously there's not 32 days in a month. So suggestively, we could be seeing something happening the beginning of next month. But this is all speculation. Would love to get your guys' thoughts. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to WeLoveSafeMoon.com, Victor Vegas, SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. Thank you to my YouTube members for your support as well. God bless, and we'll see you in the next episode.